Stop giving advice on something that you don't effing understand. And I'm very frustrated right now, and I'm gonna vent because you see so many people talking about manifestation because guess what? It gets views and it's a hot topic. Listen, I'm all for people sharing their successes, things they've read, insights they had. That's fine. But stop telling people what to do when you yourself barely understand it. I am lately seeing people from all walks of life, right? Meaning like they're a financial advisor, they're a doctor, whatever, doesn't matter what they do. And this isn't no hate to one specific person, but before you go out there and give advice on something, make sure you understand some very fundamental component. Unless you understand that, number one, everyone is you pushed out, you should not talk on this subject. If you believe that everyone has their own free will and we're co-creating together, then you don't know jack. Number two, please understand what the laws of the universe actually mean, because in relation to law of assumption, they're very similar and they actually work together, not against each other. So just because someone labels themselves law of attraction versus law of assumption doesn't mean they don't know what they're talking about. They probably actually know more than you. Number three, your assumptions and beliefs create your reality, nothing else. A lot of these people that post these videos will talk about the government. They'll talk about their boyfriend. They'll talk about their narcissistic friend or family member or boss. And they love to complain about everything, yet they believe in manifestation. Listen, I get it from your perspective. Maybe you are not at that level yet. Maybe you haven't hit that state of consciousness. But if you haven't yet, then don't talk about it like you're an expert, because you're not. I'm not here to say that I don't have my own faults. Yes, I too sometimes can have limiting beliefs in the way, not on purpose, but I practice this in and day out. Meaning I've been coaching people on this subject for 4 or 5 years. I've had my social media presence for over 2 years. I have literally coached hundreds of people who have success stories because I've been doing this since I was a child. And like I said, this isn't to like call anyone out, but stop talking about something you don't understand. I'm seeing all these videos like, make sure you heal your inner child before you manifest. Oh, you always have to make sure you're making massive action or it's not gonna work. You need to work really hard at being this new person and changing your self-concept. No, you don't. Manifestation is simple. It's so stupid simple that it literally boggles your mind, and it takes a while to really understand that. And yes, while I do believe everyone is us pushed out, and I'm annoyed, and this is probably why I'm seeing these videos. And yes, if you're seeing videos on people telling you how hard it is or how complicated it is because on some level you have these beliefs about yourself, and this is why it's being projected in that manner. Regardless of the situation though, manifestation is simple. We become whatever we declare. Your identity is based off of who you think you are. So if you believe things are hard, if you believe that you had a fucked up childhood, if you think you need to heal, then all those things are true for you. If you think that you need to take massive action or go to a therapist or whatever your story is, then that's true for you in your reality. A real coach, someone who can give great advice to someone, is able to separate themselves when giving people advice and explaining to them, hey, you manifest based off of your beliefs. So if things are hard for you, if you feel like you're effed up, it's because you have those beliefs in play, and now we need to counter those beliefs and create opposite beliefs. Not telling them that you need to buy this crazy course just to fall in love with yourself or this or that or whatever. Long story short, stop talking about something you truly don't understand. Now, sharing your inspiration, sharing your experiences, sharing your stories is wonderful, or what has worked for you. That's very different. But always explain to people, hey, this is my experience based off of my beliefs in my reality. It may be different for you. So stop telling people that they can only do things from a limited perspective, because that's not how it works. Manifestation is simple. If you're saying something enough predominantly in your reality, believing something enough, then you become it. And in order to become something else, you need to create a new story, be a new person, embody that. And it's not hard. It doesn't take a lot of work. All it takes is literally frequency, meaning coming back to that choice every time you're being that person, and eventually you will become it, because that will be pushed out in your screen space of reality. Manifesting is simple, it's easy, it's not hard. And if anyone is telling you otherwise, then they don't know jack shit, and don't listen to them. Literally scroll past them. And like I said, it's no hate, and I know that people are at different levels, but it really frustrates me and irks me because it's a hot topic and it gains views and people are just doing it for clout. Like and follow to learn manifesting the right way.